Welcome. I am Jill Isaacson, President of Gulf Coast Mental Health Counselors. Gulf Coast Mental Health Counselors is an association that was formed to promote the profession of clinical mental health counseling. This organization puts our members first. We listen to our members and strive to make a difference by advocating on behalf of our profession. It is because we listen that our organization's legislative committee has put together this video about Medicare provider status for clinical mental health counselors. Our organization supports full inclusion for clinical mental health counselors in all segments of the mental health profession. This short video was created to provide education about critical legislative issues facing our profession. Join me now as we listen to the legislative committee members explain why the time is now for Medicare provider status for clinical mental health counselors. Thank you.
Did you know that clinical mental health counselors are not recognized by Medicare as independent providers? The current exclusion of clinical mental health counselors from treating Medicare beneficiaries often results in denial of vital mental health services to those in need. Some clients are fortunate and find Medicare-eligible providers. Many never receive needed care, resulting in high financial costs and tragically increasing morbidity and mortality among clients with mental health needs. This is an oversight that must be corrected for the good of the community and for the long-term survival of the clinical mental health counseling profession.
We all know that hospitalization is very expensive. Early and available outpatient treatment would go a long way to alleviate suffering of those our legislators serve. Other federal agencies, including the National Health Services Corps, the Veterans Administration, and TRICARE, all recognize clinical mental health counselors as providers. Legislators need to fix the gap in care for their constituents now. Medicare provider status for clinical mental health counselors. It is the right for those we serve and for the future of our profession. It's time. Let your voice be heard.
There are bills in the House and Senate titled the Senior Mental Health Access Improvement Act. These bills amend the Social Security Act to allow clinical mental health counselors and licensed marriage and family therapists Medicare independent provider status. What is the strategy to make this happen? The American Mental Health Counselors Association is scanning the legislative environment to find a bill to attach our legislation. A letter template to send to legislators is available by going to www.amhca.org and then to the Advocacy tab. Let's tell our legislators why amending the current law is good for the people they serve. As Medicare providers, clinical mental health counselors will be able to care for their constituents in underserved areas.
Approximately 77 million older Americans live in 3,000 mental health professional shortage areas. Fully 50% of rural communities have no practicing psychiatrists, psychologists, or social workers. These areas may have clinical mental health counselors who could treat their patients, but cannot under the current program. If these beneficiaries had easier access to care, they would be treated as outpatients before their illness exacerbates requiring hospitalization.
Did you know, as Floridians, we live in the state with the highest percentage of people over 65 who are unable to access mental health services. Many of these people, our loved ones and families, suffer with depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and other mental health problems. If left untreated, can cause debility and death. For this reason, Nana and I want our voices heard. We support the Senior Mental Health Improvement Act. Please join us in advocating for change, and let's get this bill passed. Thank you.